Okie dokie, IRWW family, here I am. Yes, it's me, it's Coach Lynn once again. And this week, the weeks are rolling by. I hope they are for you too. But wow, we're now in week 9 in the 13-week program. And a big welcome once again to those of you that are just beginning the program, the 8-week program, preparing for 5K. I know some will begin this program just after spring break, but you know, wherever you're at, I'm so proud to still be here as Coach Lynn, as that person that runs and walks every step of the way with you every week, as I have for so many years. And our team, I know we get excited this time of year because you know, here we are, well over halfway in the 13-week program, and many of you on your first journey. And the 8-week, well, you know what? 5K is so great. So you're walking, you're taking steps, some of you learning to run, some of you putting down some volume, some steps like you've never done before, which is, you know, remind yourself and be proud of how strong you are and that you've decided to do this thing. So, and here we are. It's a funny thing. I talk about the weather because it affects us for sure. And we've got so many different things that happen this time of year. We're waiting for spring, but wow, last week was really warm here, unusually warm. And now today, it's really nice. It's sunny, but it's cold. Like, I wore gloves today, and I've got this hat on now, but earlier I had my toque on, and I need to wear my little, my warm little puffy coat because the wind is biting. And I know you've still got snow up north, and when it's cold, it's hard to stay motivated, but do what you can. You've just got to. Take care with your footing. If you've got some changing conditions and you've got melting one day and cold the next, so you've got some ice out there, be careful, of course. I grew up in Saskatchewan, so I know exactly what that's like, but you can still find creative ways to complete the volume in the weekly program. You can, whether it's school hallways or stairs or safety around just in your neighborhood or even just around your house. Malls, indoor malls, if you've got that. Arenas where there's space above the rink. Often we used to do that even in Saskatchewan, but I've been around the province and we've done that in places where there's a good size arena and you can walk indoors around above the ice. Break it up if you have to with some body exercises, some jump twists, or some kick the doors down. You've done these before in warm-ups. Maybe the traditional sit-ups and push-ups and planks. Sometimes just keeping that rolling if you're in a small space really helps you keep the volume going. Put some music on, okay? And if you're lucky and you're away and it's spring break, and I wish you to have just a wonderful time, and you're in the heat of the day somewhere warm, be careful. Do it early, because I know how that goes too. The day goes on, you're on holidays with your families, and then you think, I'm not doing the program. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week. So try not to do that. Okay, folks, and if you have, like I mentioned last week, if you've got any niggly discomforts, do pay attention to them. We don't want them to become injuries that prevent you from moving forward. And last week we had a video with my friend physio Tyler, and he's just so awesome with his descriptions. He's helped me through the years, and he goes through just common discomforts with tips on what to do if you experience these things. And there is a recorded version with a link to the recorded version. It's worth watching, whether you've got niggly discomforts, hopefully not. Okay, so week 9, there are only 13 weeks in the 13-week program. We are turning the corner, 2/3 through, only 1/3 left. It's nothing, and I hope you're experiencing gains in fitness and health that I know work when you stick to the program. Oh my gosh, movement is always medicine, everybody. And from the bottom of my heart to my brain to the physical side. You keep me motivated because I know you're out there doing this, and I think, coach, be a coach. Don't give in to that easy path of not getting out the door. In fact, yesterday I was on a hill and I do think about you all the time. And I thought to myself, hills, I've got to remind everybody, hills are your best friend. Tough it out. So I toughed it out. I stretched out my stride when I was walking up the hill, and I shortened my stride, which makes it easier when I was running up the hill. I've always got things to say. Too long, I know. Okay, so proud again of you. Be proud of yourselves, and I will be back to you next week. Okay, ciao for now.